Go ahead.
Good morning, and thank you all for all the time you spent building our baseball program over the course of the last decade. Some of you have been working with these kids since Little League, and the coaches and players, everyone's put in a lot of work. I especially want to thank the youth coaches in our program, McKenzie, Melton, Elkins, the whole freshman staff, even the garden gnome with the beard. I think that everyone's put in a lot of time, and that's what it takes for a successful baseball program. We brought respect back to our school in varsity male athletics by getting the first league title here in 8 years. We got one in 2004, one in 2008, and one in 2016. And I wanted to thank those coaches. Parents, I want to thank you for all your tireless nights working on the field, the fundraising, and all the road trips and supporting these guys and getting meals after games and all the one-way buses and all the transportation and all the ways you have to put up with our coaching staff. I think that it takes a whole community effort these days to make a successful baseball program. In addition, I especially want to thank our players. I thought our seniors this year did a remarkable job. Bradley was everywhere you ever needed him and kept a positive attitude and caught all the time in the bullpen. Johnson was on the mound during the Mount Hood Conference clinching league title game, and that was a good experience for him. Wells is holding the camera right now to film this video, and he did a great job in the outfield and hitting this year and leading the team. And of course, Trevor, I've worked with Trevor for 4 years. What an honor and a lot of fun to work with Trevor. His humor fits right in with our coaching staff in that regard. And Brody Bohr, slapping Judy, just slaps the ball all over the field and it puts the ball in play, has a good jump shot. Everyone remembers when Trevor Greer and Bohr had the three-point contest inside the gym 2 years ago. I thought that was a pretty interesting thing too. So I wanted to thank all the seniors in particular for your efforts. And the team. The team was 1-6. And it was on the verge of going to where it had been the last couple of years, and it came together really well. And of course, I've got to brag about the pitchers. I thought the pitching staff did a great job this year. After I couldn't sleep for about 3 weeks, it was going crazy. Things started to come together. Michael Norris was the guy that saved the Rain Bowl game over in Tigard, and he saved that South Salem game, and that was crucial. Shamar came out of the bullpen, did a great job and got saves. And then we had 4 starters. Ross had a huge win at Reynolds. I mean, I told the team, I'll give you $200 if you win that game for dinner. I'd have paid $500 to beat that Bush League University. That was a turning point in our season, and it was wonderful that the team rallied like that. Hemingway, almost no-hit Clackamas, and that was a wonderful thing, and it's kept a positive mindset coming in out of the bullpen. And certainly Biesterfield was locked down most of the year and did a tremendous job coming into that rotation. And then it's always nice to have a lefty who can go out and beat anybody in the state on any given day. So I think Austin did a wonderful job too. And a lot of these guys had to put up with me in class. As a final thank you to the coaching staff at the varsity level, I thought Trevor Greer is full of fire and humor, and we got to have a young, cool guy that can relate to all the players. He does a good job of that. Smallwood came in, brought a lot of good positive vibes from Sandy and his experience. He's a jokester just like Miller, so for me, I gotta live with 3 or 4 jokesters in the dugout if you add Trevor every day. And sometimes we had our debates over the lineup or over the demeanor that we were having, but I can't appreciate those guys more because they make me laugh and they value our contributions together. And being with coaches is the biggest network, I think, and the biggest incentive to coach. It's certainly not the money, it's the network you have with the coaches, and I really appreciate all the times. And of course, Miller, he's like one of my best friends in the world and used to play baseball with me. Now a chance to coach with him is pretty good. We had some wild debates even after games, but we love each other all the way to the end. This team is poised to do incredible things in addition to going back on a spring break road trip next year. So thank you very much for all the efforts, and I'm sorry I can't be there tonight.